Me and Edgar are going to talk to you about two projects, one which led very much into the other, which are really about taking community currencies and local money schemes to the next stage and beyond the kind of green or social niche that they've occupied for too long, in our opinion. How do you turn community currencies into something bigger? How do you turn them into so that the agencies that we want to work with, the stakeholders that are suffering the same problems, whether it's municipalities, local government, small business, housing associations, public sector actors that are currently being crushed by this regime of austerity that we're seeing in Europe and to some extent in the US. How do we bring them with us on the journey rather than them just seeing us as a little niche here, a little hippie enclave over there, and make what we do a key part of their strategy for progressive change. So we're going to talk a bit about technology because we do think that's key. How do we enable the advances in the internet and particularly mobile phones? How do we exploit those developments? And how do we professionalize what we're trying to do? How do we ensure that it fits the legal and compliancy requirements? We need to understand, we need to be on top of that, and we need to create systems that are going to be financially sustainable without taking the route that the banks have taken, which is to take advantage of that power of credit creation and exploit it for speculative gains. So my Coin and NEF got together a good sort of 2.5 years ago now, to look at doing what I've just described, to look at how we might professionalize and build a structure, an infrastructure, which is made up both of the ICT, the platform, but also this more professional approach that looks in great detail at what kind of design is actually going to work, what are the needs that are required, who are the stakeholders, who are the local players who we can partner with to make these schemes a success. And we used an interesting model which was all about, which I think in the US you'll probably be quite familiar with. It was a model which basically said, well, look, these guys have given us this amount of money. If you can match it, we're going to be able to do this brilliant thing that is really going to help you where you are. I mean, are you with us or are you not interested? Rather than, we've got this brilliant idea for a complementary currency that's going to change the world, just give us a load of money and we'll do it. A completely sort of untested, unproven model. Of course, we needed the seed funding initially, and we were lucky to get that, and it was a good year of writing proposals to get that initial seed funding. But then we found once we'd got that, it was a lot easier to bring in other players, and from there it was a kind of ripple effect. So we managed to get some seed funding from, in the UK, the Tudor Trust, and in Holland, the Duin Foundation, Stichting Duin. And with that money, we were able to go to other key players, such as the municipality in London, where the Brixton Pound is based, such as Bristol Credit Union and the City Council there. And Rob and Edgar have been successful in raising funds from housing associations, from healthcare insurance companies to build these models. So we use that kind of leveraged funding model very successfully. And that's how we brought these partners into play, really. And what we've developed is an ICT platform and a full legal and compliancy investigation. We built a team of professionals, including lawyers at European level and at UK level, to ensure that what we were proposing was all above board. And we've also had funds for each of the pilot areas to invest in very professional engagement with people on the ground using Twitter and social media and all those tools that we have today.